Guys, today we're going to be solving LeetCode question 921, minimum hard to make parentheses valid. This is a popular interview question these days. A lot of parentheses problems are very popular in coding interviews these days. This is one of the easier ones. If you look at a problem, it is easy to get confused because when you write down expressions, you tend to write down a myriad of very convoluted expressions, and it's easy to get caught up in the various permutations, combinations, and think that your solution is going to fail with this test case, that test case. But what helped me with this is actually not a very complicated problem. Once you figure out the logic, once you figure out a way of thinking about it, it's actually a simple problem. What helped how I think about this problem is from the perspective of the closing braces. If you so if you think so, as you are passing an expression of opening and closing braces, um, what happens when you encounter a closing brace? Now, this closing brace can perform two functions. It can either balance the closest opening brace before it, right? Or if the closest opening brace before it was balanced by some closing brace after it, but before this current closing brace, we can try to find an opening brace that was before this this opening brace to balance. I know that sounds confusing, but what I mean by that is if you find a closing brace, and if there is any opening brace before it that has occurred before it in the expression that has not been balanced by any closing brace, this closing brace will balance that. What that essentially means is we do not need to add a new brace to balance anything. Now, if you find an a closing brace, and there are no opening braces at the beginning of the expression that need to be balanced, um, braces that need to be balanced, uh, that will add to our result. Because now we have a closing brace that does not have an opening brace to balance. So what that means is we'll have to add a new opening brace, right, to make this expression valid. Um, yeah, so we'll add that to the result, and similarly, for an opening brace, if we find an opening brace, we simply have to um, keep searching further along the expression for a closing brace that will balance this opening brace. I think it will help us more if I start coding, um, because yeah, let's just start coding. I think it would be easier to understand as I code. So I'm just putting in an empty string check. I'm extracting the characters of this string. This is how you do it in Swift. This is just an array of array of characters of S. Okay. Now I'm going to maintain two variables, unbalanced open and unbalanced closed. These two variables basically hold the context of the current situation. What is how many unbalanced opening braces have we found until now, and how many unbalanced closed braces have we found until now? And we'll try to change the value of these variables as we are passing the expression. And if you think about it, what that essentially means is our result is the sum of these two, right? Because the number of unbalanced open and the number of unbalanced closed parentheses are the ones that we need to balance, and the number of parentheses that we need to add to this expression to make it balanced. Cool. Okay. Now would be a good time to parse the characters. Okay. So there are only two characters. If we find an opening brace, we just have to increase the number of unbalanced open, because we found an opening brace, but we haven't found an a closing brace to balance it yet. So what that essentially means is we just increase the count of unbalanced open. Okay, else if C equals closing brace. Now, as I said, I'm thinking about this problem from the perspective of a closing brace. So if you find a closing brace, there are two cases, as I mentioned before. If there are any unbalanced opening braces that I have found until now, this closing brace will help in balancing those. Actually, it will balance the closest opening brace, but um, from a wider perspective, it will just balance some opening brace, right? Actually, the closest opening brace. Okay, if unbalanced open is greater than zero, meaning we do have an unbalanced opening brace before this closing brace. So if this closing brace balances an opening brace before this closing brace earlier in the expression, what that means is we can reduce the count of unbalanced open, because we have lesser unbalanced opening braces now. Or if we do not have any unbalanced opening braces to balance by this closing brace, what that essentially means is um, we will need a new opening brace to balance this closing brace. So we can simply increase the count of unbalanced closed. And that's it. Let's see if it works. Um, sorry. Okay, should be is empty. Okay, that works. Cool. That's it for this video, guys. Good luck. Stay safe. Bye.